Hey guys, how you doing today? This is Rich from Rich TV Live, and today I wanted to talk to you about Virtual Armour. Now, I know you probably never heard of this stock before, and that's why I'm bringing it to you. I like to bring you the stocks before everybody else. This is literally a brand new company. This is literally a company that no one's ever heard of, no one's ever seen before. It's like, I like to find those like hidden gems underneath rocks. You gotta like literally lift up the rocks to find these hidden gems. That's what we're doing here, okay? Now you're probably gonna ask, what is Virtual Armour? We are a managed security services provider operating around the globe. In the digital background of today, having your business IT security under control is critical. We provide our clients with 100% bespoke security solutions tailored to their specific needs. See our managed services. We'll go through that. Complimentary guide introduction to cybersecurity and threat prevention. We'll look into that shortly. We'll just kind of... Cybersecurity is becoming a really big issue in 2019. Evolving cybersecurity solutions for today's threats. Managed endpoint protection. When new vulnerabilities are announced, companies have to quickly understand which devices, laptops, smartphones, servers, printers, etc. are at risk. We deploy our solutions to protect your endpoint devices. This is going to be the future, okay? So this is a company that's literally just getting started. They have like almost no volume. Nobody knows about it. They are actually listed in Canada and the US. I'll give you their symbols, but I just want you to put them on your watch list, put them on your radar so that you know about them before anybody else. Because the reality is, this company is so exciting, but nobody knows. Managed firewall security. A strong defense starts with a powerful firewall that secures your network and protects your data. Our managed firewall service provider provides 24/7, 365 real-time protection and monitoring. This is fantastic. Managed threat intelligence. Our team of cybersecurity engineers stays on top of your network and potential security risks so you don't have to. Enjoy 24/7, 365 monitoring from our offices located around the world for true real-time protection. More threat intelligence. You can never have enough intelligence. Really, that's what it comes down to. Managed services case studies. Energy, financial, healthcare, retail, service. Professional services. Design, implement, optimize. Managed security services. Monitor, alert, resolve. Hardware, software. Assess, provision, implement. If you want to schedule a free consultation, book a call. Click that link right here. And the website is virtualarmour.com. Reliable services for mid-size to enterprise clients. From IT, network operations, compliance directors, to the C-suite, everyone has a vested interest in protecting their business. Let's see if we can watch this quick video.
We may not be mind readers, but we do know what companies like yours need. First and foremost, protection. A more secure network with constant visibility and custom design support, along with a service team that understands your business so you have the time and confidence to focus on its future. Welcome to Virtual Armour, an exclusive managed services provider. For almost 2 decades, we have been exceeding customer expectations by building secure networks and delivering on our promise to protect our clients' businesses and brands. Our engineers use their expertise in threat intelligence and analytics to craft innovative, customized solutions and cutting-edge network and cybersecurity designs that meet your unique needs. from firewalls and endpoints to cloud SaaS applications and security intelligence. Our powerful prevention platform provides 3 separate ways to support your network and security needs. First, our professional services: consulting, assessment, design, architecture, implementation, testing, migration, and training. Next, hardware and software solutions. We partner only with the top-tier market-leading hardware and software manufacturers to provide you with consistent, first-rate technology. And we save the best for last: managed services. It's all about prevention, period. The end. Year-round, 24/7. We don't sleep so you can. Whenever security issues arise, engineers immediately hunt, gather, and analyze intelligence and create a remediation plan within our 15-minute response time. We begin to address problems before we've even reached out to you. With our committed service team, hands-on management, meticulous monitoring, and exceptional maintenance, Virtual Armour's superior service is our business. Protection and prevention, our promise. And with a 96% client retention rate,
Wow.
we are confident that our future as an industry leader is secure. Join us so you, too, can be one of our clients who can live with confidence.
Wow, this is impressive. And Virtual Armour has been a long-term trusted partner of our corporate IT team, and its experienced team of network designers and engineers really sets them apart. Their professional skills and deep knowledge of network technologies will continue to be instrumental in the success of the large undertaking of modernizing and rebuilding our worldwide network infrastructure. Principal network architect, healthcare industry. Wow. Global reach, local attitude. From our multiple offices in the US and the UK, Virtual Armour provides 24/7, 365 global monitoring management and maintenance to clients in over 30 countries. Sign up for the latest news in cybersecurity. Register now. Now, let's just take a look at the investor section so you guys can learn a little bit more about this company. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Let's click over here. Wait. Here are 5 reasons to watch Virtual Armour International. Now, the symbol is VTLR. Cybercrime is exploding. Damages are predicted to reach $6 trillion annually by 2021. Wow, I had no idea it was that big. And security spending expected to exceed $1 trillion cumulatively over the next 5 years. Virtual Armour has been named one of the world's hottest cybersecurity companies in 2018 by global research firm Cybersecurity Ventures. That's huge. The company boasts a client retention rate of 100% in the last 6 quarters. That is unheard of. With customers including Fortune 500 companies and several industry sectors in over 30 countries across 5 continents, VTLR's managed and professional services revenue grew an estimated 36% in 2017 and is expected to report more than double in 2018. The next big cyber attack could propel VTLR to huge gains. Cybersecurity stocks soar after highly publicized attacks. Don't miss your opportunity for those potential huge gains. And literally getting into this first before anybody even knows. This pure play cybersecurity company is setting up for a big breakout. There it is. So I wanted to give you guys their Canadian and US symbols. So on the OTCQB, it is VTLR. And in Canada, on the CSE, it is VAI. Okay? So those are the symbols in Canada and the United States. And let's continue to read this so we learn more about this company. This is how I research companies. I just literally get to know them. So a new breed of crime fighter has been named one of the world's hottest cybersecurity companies. Dear profit-seeking investor, the cybersecurity market is hot and getting even hotter. Cybercrime is in hypergrowth, and companies are increasing their cybersecurity budgets to counter the threat. Cybercrime losses are staggering, $3 trillion a year, and expected to hit more than $6 trillion by 2021. Wow, like just wow. The threats are so frequent and so dangerous that Warren Buffett sees cyber attacks as the biggest threat to humanity. That's right, the biggest threat to humanity, bigger than even nuclear war. What? Like, this is big. So imagine a company that is never lost a client and is protecting companies globally. This is nuts. Companies are racing to shore up security, spending billions to lock down servers, emails, smartphones, and countless other devices in the growing Internet of Things. Data breaches are on the rise. Number of records exposed in 2017, 179 million. Number of data breaches in 2017, 1,589. Number of social security numbers exposed in 2017, 158 million. Wow, this is crazy. Source, Identity Theft Resource Center, 2017 Annual Data Breach Year-End Review. The speed that cybercrime is growing is beyond anything I've ever seen. There were 20,000 attempted cyber attacks every week just 3 years ago. That's already a staggering number, but today, Microsoft estimates there are 600,000 to 700,000 cyber attacks per week. Wow. A rise of 3,400%. This is insane. That's why cybersecurity is the fastest growing sector in information technology. All other tech sectors are driven by reducing inefficiencies and increasing productivity. But cybersecurity spending is driven by serious immediate needs. The surging growth in cybercrime. Pure play cybersecurity stocks are beating markets by over 12x. This is what I'm saying. Like, I want to bring these stocks to you guys before they explode, okay? A new kind of company is filling the needs of enterprises for high-level cybersecurity, not first-generation security companies like Microsoft or Symantec that sell security software as part of a larger suite of products and services. I'm talking about pure-play companies that are innovating cybersecurity solutions as rapidly as the threats appear. Investors are starting to catch on. Pure-play cybersecurity stocks have outperformed the S&P 500 by 12 to 1 over the past year. Wow, that's staggering. That is absolutely staggering. As you can see by those pure play cybersecurity stocks are revving up, beating the markets by higher and higher margins. The market knows that pure play cybersecurity stocks are the future of the sector. These are the companies that will dominate because new and different threats emerge nearly every day. And the businesses who don't keep up can be destroyed by criminal hackers. So there might be the biggest profits. Where might be the biggest profits for investors? I'm betting on a little known pure play cybersecurity company named VirtualArmour. VTLR in America, VAI in Canada, and 3v3 in Frankfurt, Germany. VirtualArmour is a well-established Denver, Colorado metropolitan area-based fast-growing cybersecurity provider that is emerging as a leader in the sector. The company's cybersecurity solutions are unmatched, protecting not just from known dangers, but anticipating next-generation attacks. That's one reason why VirtualArmour is my #1 cybersecurity play for the potential big profits in 2019. There are several reasons, important reasons, why VirtualArmour could be your best stock of 2019, including VTLR was named one of the world's hottest and most innovative cybersecurity companies to watch in 2018 by Cybersecurity Ventures, the world's leading cybersecurity forecaster. That's impressive. They have enjoyed a 100% client retention rate for the last 6 quarters, which is a year and a half, which all but eliminates expensive client churn and is a testament to the company's stability and quality. And I think that that is a great sign, because if you're a company and you're not happy, why would you stay on? Initially, companies are going to test you out, but if they're happy with your results, obviously they're going to stay on. A 100% client retention is pretty much unheard of. I've never really heard of anything like that before. So this is quite unique. This is why you need to put this company on your watch list. VTLR in America, VAI in Canada. I'm literally bringing this to you before anybody else in the planet. I have never heard anybody ever talk about this company. Okay? I am the first. Like usual, I always bring you these companies first. Once again, this is another company that I'm bringing you guys first. Okay? A full 30% of revenue recurs monthly on average 3-year terms, giving VirtualArmour steady and predictable cash flow. And cash is king. There are several other viable stocks in the cybersecurity sector, but with most of them trading in the $15 to $35 range, VirtualArmour is one of the few stocks that gives investors the potential for explosive returns. These guys are like pennies. There are several other viable stocks in the cybersecurity sector, but with most of them trading in the $15 to $35 range, like I said, VirtualArmour is one of the few stocks that gives investors the potential for explosive growth. That's why VirtualArmour is my #1 cybersecurity pick for 2019, both for short-term and long-term gains. Take a look at all the reasons why I believe that VirtualArmour could potentially be your best, highest gaining stock of 2019. But first, let me introduce myself. Wow, look at who this is. This is interesting. Routinely achieving gains of 250% or more. My name is James West. James West. How you doing, James? And in addition to being a contributor here in Financial News Now, I am also the publisher and editor of the Midas Letter. You may recognize me from my guest appearances on the Business News Network, CNBC, Bloomberg, Reuters, and investment columnist in the Financial Post, where I offered my views on market trends and stocks. But first and foremost, I am an investor. I invest exclusively in higher risk, high reward environment. In the right market, that means I can routinely achieve 100 to 250% lifts on my investment, with the ultimate goal of reaching 1,000% gains. Some of my picks in the last 24 months include MGX Minerals, MGXMF, a 521% gain, Afria, APHQF, a 342% gain, Organogram, OGRMF, a 250% gain, and Canopy Growth, wow, 763% gain. I don't recommend stocks to my readers. I simply tell them what I'm investing in and why. I typically deploy capital only when a market has a solid trend in place to the upside, and avoid markets altogether when they turn bearish or become directionless. Smart. Very smart. What I'm seeing right now in the cybersecurity industry is one of the clearest market trends I have seen in years. Growth is setting up to be spectacular, and companies in this industry are reaping big rewards in both new contracts and increasing revenue. Share price is sure to follow. This is just, this is so, I don't really know what else to say other than we get in an early, this is the bottom. It is nuts. Nuts, nuts, nuts. To understand why virtual armor, VTLR in America, VAI in Canada, and 3v3 in Frankfurt, Germany could pay investors richly in a short time frame, you need to understand the sector and why it is growing so fast. Cybercrime is rampant, and it could lead to your biggest gains of 2019. Cybercrime is only getting worse. The US has declared it a national emergency because of its risk to the nation's security and economy. In fact, the 16 intelligence agencies that determine the country's biggest threats have named cyber attacks as the #1 danger to the US for the past 3 years in a row. The stakes are extraordinarily high. Cyber criminals running amok on digital networks have the ability to take down companies, industries, whole economies, and even nations. Here is a live map demonstrating active cyber attacks happening right now. Look at this. Isn't this crazy? Like, insane. You're just asking me right now if it's on the OTC or on the CSE. It's on both markets. I'll give you the symbols. Now, guys, remember, Rich TV Live is strictly for education and entertainment purposes. Always do your due diligence. Always do your research before you invest in anything that we talk about here on Rich TV Live, okay? I'm not talking to this to you so you can go immediately and buy it, all right? That's not what this is about. This is about educating you guys. This is about bringing it to you first. This is about putting this on your watch list, putting it on your radar, getting to know this company, and really just being the first so that you can watch it. So if it starts to move, you might be able to get in. I'm not suggesting you get in right now, okay? That's not what this is about. It's not about just, oh, Rich is talking about a pick. Let me get in real quick. No idea what this company does. Not even looking at the chart. Just going to go and buy it. That's not very, very intelligent, would you think? So I want to know why you guys would want to buy this. If you like this video, smash the like button. Comment down below. Share this video everywhere. I want to know what you think about cybersecurity. Could this be the next hottest industry in the world? Because based on the growth potential and what they are talking about in these articles, it looks as though that this industry could be one of the fastest growing industries anywhere on the planet. Global research firm Cybersecurity Ventures writes that if the cyber evildoers have their way, lives will be lost, economies will be shaken, cars and planes will crash, nations will clash, power grids will go down, businesses will go under, reputations will be ruined, government secrets will be exposed, billions of personal identities will be stolen, trillions of dollars will be taken. Wow, that's kind of scary. Enormous damage is being done through these attacks, and businesses are realizing that the only thing that can stand between them and disaster is the legion of cybercrime fighters that makes up the cybersecurity industry. That's why cybersecurity is the next big thing for investors. Cybercrime is heating up, and the losses are staggering. One British company lost $1.5 billion in a single attack. So you think companies are not going to protect themselves against this type of attack when companies are losing $1.5 billion? Like, this is huge. 2 banks in the Persian Gulf lost $45 million in a few hours, and the nation of Estonia came practically to a standstill when hackers took down the country's government offices, banks, news organizations, and telecommunications companies. You've probably heard of some of the most horrifying and audacious cyber attacks. 3 billion user accounts stolen from Yahoo, 76 million customer records hijacked from JP Morgan Chase. These are nightmares. 57 million personal driver and customer records stolen from Uber. 143 million consumers in the United States that had their credit card dangerously compromised from Equifax. What? 500 million customers had their private information and travel details exposed from Marriott. 30 million users affected by security breach at Facebook. Hackers stole detailed personal data from 14 million people. Most frightening, there was a global ransomware attack called WannaCry a number of months ago, the worst and most widespread malware attack to date. The cyber attack spread across the globe, infecting an estimated 300,000 computers in more than 150 countries. Unlike other major breaches that have occurred over the past several years, the WannaCry attacks went beyond causing financial damage and impacted essential public services, driving home the seriousness of cybersecurity to all business leaders. Evidence suggests North Korea as the source of the attack. Take notice, VirtualArmour maintained a 100% client protection success rate against the WannaCry attack for its entire client base. Wow. This is a game changer. These continuous rampant crimes are believed to be committed by everyone from the Russian mafia to 15-year-olds with an internet connection and some coding knowledge. The FBI is slow to catch up. Former Director James Comey says cyber threats are too fast, too big, and too widespread for any of us to address them alone. Instead, companies and even government institutions are turning to a new breed of crime fighter. They're turning to leading-edge cybersecurity companies that are hired to protect sensitive and valuable data from the hands of hackers. The best of them are called Managed Security Service Providers, MSSPs, and you'll be hearing a lot more about them in the near future. If you haven't started to already, you think cybersecurity stocks are hot. Wait till you see what these stocks are about to do. This elite cybercrime fighting force is being deployed both by companies and sophisticated as Microsoft and Google, and as small as local drugstores to protect against the growing international army of cyber criminals. You may already be familiar with names like IBM, Palo Alto, and Cisco. These are some of the industry leaders in the growing digital war against crime, cybersecurity versus the broader market. This is the 12-month performance. And look at this. Global cybersecurity spending is more than doubling every year. Since 2004, global cybersecurity spending has grown at a breathtaking pace, from $3.5 billion to $120 billion today, a whopping 3,300% increase. What? Yet right now, industry experts believe that companies still aren't spending enough on security. They estimate that spending will begin to increase even faster, exceeding $1 trillion over the next 5 years. This is nuts. This is absolutely nuts. I already see it happening. JP Morgan Chase doubled its annual cybersecurity budget to $500 million for JP Morgan Chase? Holy moly. When I saw these numbers, I was staggered. I had to bring this to you guys because I like to identify these hidden gems first and bring you the news and break it down, you know? Bank of America is on a record stating that they have unlimited budget when it comes to cybersecurity. Unlimited budget? Microsoft will continue to invest over $1 billion annually on cybersecurity, stating also that as more and more people use the cloud, that spending has to go up. I don't know of any of these pure play industry experiencing that kind of growth. It's been reflected in the growth of companies that provide cybersecurity products and services. Managed security services provider like VirtualArmour are the wave of the future. Managed security service providers, MSSPs, are companies that provide more customized, tailored-to-fit security solutions than Microsoft or other giants can offer. While 74% of large organizations in one survey said they manage IT security in-house, 82% of them said that they have either already partnered with or plan to partner with an MSSP. That means nearly the entire world of big businesses is moving en masse to MSSP-run security solutions. Global presence for service and support. Established security operations centers, SOCs, in the UK and US, operating 24/7, 365, serving clients in 30-plus countries across 5 continents. Virtual Armour services operate around the clock through its Security Operations Centers, SOCs, located in Middleborough, UK, and Salt Lake City, Utah. The reason is because MSSPs are equipped to deal with the increasingly complex and targeted assaults in real time. As information technology becomes more complex, companies are realizing that their IT needs are starting to overtake their business operations, absorbing even more personnel, hardware, and budget. The result is a security sprawl, and it is not sustainable. A Morgan Stanley survey of chief information officers found that most had more than 15 different security technologies. As companies replace their premise-based data centers with virtual cloud data centers, they look for elastic ways to purchase security services, as well as methods that allow for active defense for both cloud and premise-based workloads. Moving IT to the cloud allows companies to relocate costs and focus on their core business. MSSPs offer cloud-based models that are broad-based, flexible, and affordable. Enterprises are moving away from a la carte solution to more efficient platforms. As they do, MSSPs are taking a larger chunk of the market, offering consulting, perimeter management of the client's network, live security monitoring, vulnerability testing, compliance monitoring, and security product resale. With its full managed blockchain-based enhanced enterprise security solution, Blockhouse, Virtual Armour is ahead of many of its competitors in the MSSP arena. Virtual Armour managed services revenue is expected to double in 2019. This is what I like. Companies that are making money, okay? I like the companies that are making money, and I like to get into the companies first, and I want to bring them to you first before anybody else on the planet. So let's just take a look at it. I'm going to take a look at it. Oh, surprise, surprise. Green Growth Brands is up again. This is too funny. Virtual Armour International. So as you can see, they're at 18 cents in America. And literally, like, this puppy is just getting started. It's been higher. So this might be the time to buy because it's starting to get higher. And I'm going to mark all of these indicators here. And we'll just put a heart. I'll put a dollar sign here. So I'm going to put these indicators here. So we've seen it as low as 16 cents. We've seen it as high as 65 cents. And it's right now at 18 cents. So it's kind of just getting started. I mean, it doesn't really even trade. Nobody even knows about this company. But the last time they had news, let's take a look at this. Let's see. What is it? VAI in Canada? Where is that? VAI. So in Canada right now, it is priced at 23.5 cents. So it's priced at a reasonable price considering when I read that, all those statistics. Do you see the point where I talked about the fact that most of these stocks that are in this industry are priced between $15 and $35? Imagine getting in at 23 cents and this bad boy goes to 15 bucks one day. That'd be pretty good, right? I want to look at their share structure. VTLR. So you guys can find all this information at richtvlive.com. Hover over stocks, go to OTC markets. VTLR. Virtual Armour. I love the fact that it's a QB company. And I want to learn more about this company. So we're going to go to company profile. And we're going to look at security details. Now, this is what I really like. They only have 63 million shares issued and outstanding. That's really tight. So they got a small float. Nobody knows about them. They're not even trading yet. They're literally just getting started. Look, the volume is like zero. There's like no volume. Like nothing. Like literally zero. So this is a company that's just getting started. And let's like read some of their news here. So on November 29th, they put out this news saying, VirtualArmour reports Q3 2018 results, managed and professional services revenue up 68%. VirtualArmour International Inc., a premier cybersecurity managed services provider, reported results for the third quarter ended September 30th, 2018. Financial results are in US dollars with comparisons made to the same year ago quarter unless otherwise noted. Revenue increased 41% to 3.9 million, driven by growth in the number of customers served as well as the size of orders from new and existing orders. Managed and professional services revenue increased 68% to a record 1.3 million, due primarily to the addition of 12 new clients signed under contract over the last year. Gross profit as a percentage of revenue increased to 26.4% from 26% due to a favorable shift in revenue mix to higher margin managed and professional service revenue. Adjusted EBITDA totaled $24,000. Annual reoccurring revenue ARR totaled $4.2 million at September 30th, 2018, up 79% from $2.3 million at September 30th, 2017. Total contract value, TCV, was $11.2 million at September 30th, 2018, up 144% from $4.6 million at September 30th, 2017. TCV is defined as a total value of its service contracts, including one-time and recurring charges. Q3 2018 operational highlights. Won a $3.7 million contract with a leading medical equipment company to modernize its IT infrastructure across 6 global locations. The engagement is comprised of $500,000 in professional services and $3.2 million in hardware and software. Won a new managed threat intelligence service contract with a global chemical manufacturing company and a long-time VirtualArmour customer. The engagement includes managed services along with software value at $2.8 million over 3 years. Maintained a customer retention rate of 100% in Q3, following the 100% retention rate in the full year of 2017 and first half of 2018. Appointed Michael Penick as the company's new chief financial officers. Signed a reseller and services partnership with Snare Solutions, a trusted log management platform and subsidiary of Prophecy International, ASX Pro. VirtualArmour is now the professional services provider for all of Snare's post-sales deployment in North America, as well as resales Snare's suite of CA Veracode verified security products. So this is exciting. I'd like to know what you guys think about this company. I think it has so much potential. I think it has such a great future, and cybersecurity is such a big problem. So what could we expect with VirtualArmour? VirtualArmour managed services revenue is expected to double in 2019. Look at their symbols. They are leading the way in the MSSP cybersecurity sector more than any other company they can boast of. 40% margin on current business, 100% client retention rate in the last 6 quarters, 30% of revenue as monthly recurring on average 3-year terms, 75% of company employees are engineers. This financially stable, pure play company generates revenue through 3 streams: managed cybersecurity services, professional services, and hardware and software sales. I mean, this is way too good to be trading at these prices. I don't know if you guys see what I see, but this company is way too good to be trading at these prices. VirtualArmour services a wide range of clients, including Fortune 500 companies and several industry sectors in over 30 countries across 5 continents. Their longtime strategic partners include Cisco, Juniper Networks, Palo Alto Networks, and IBM Security. Oh, and by the way, Juniper Networks named VirtualArmour their Partner of the Year in 2017. VTLR is setting up for the big breakout. In Q3 2018, revenue increased 41% to $3.9 million, driven by growth in a number of customers, and managed and professional service revenue increased 68% to a record $1.3 million. On top of that, the company has launched an upgraded version of the proprietary Cloudcaster client portal, which delivers rich, real-time information about the environment and services managed by VirtualArmour. And they've developed Blockhouse, an enhanced, fully managed enterprise security solution based on blockchain technology. Love it. Absolutely love what this company's doing. I mean, it just keeps going and going and going and going and going. So this was written by James West. Hey, James, man, respect to you for identifying this first. I have to give you the credit. You did identify this first, and I'm reading, obviously, your article. You can see here the shares outstanding are 63 million, and the insider ownership is 49.6%. So I want to know what you guys think about this company, VirtualArmour. I think it has huge potential. Look at this. Isn't that funny? It literally just went up. Interesting. It literally just went up 2%. I mean, is it just because I'm talking about it? I wonder why. I wonder if there's any news or any reason. Are you guys buying my picks? Are you guys sitting there buying my picks? Is that why this is going up? I wonder if there's any news on this stock right now. Let's see any news. Let's go to TSX. Yeah, there's a lot of stocks that are popping. We know this. This is not a surprise to us. We predicted this. So yeah, I'm not surprised by any of it. And this is why I'm trying to identify some other hidden gems, because we know the cannabis stocks are moving. But now there's other stocks that we need to look at as well. So there's really no news happening right now yet today that I see that's making the stock move, other than the fact that I'm talking about it. So there's some volume. I'm sure I know why, because you guys are sitting there buying my stocks when I'm telling you not to. You crazy people. Bunch of crazy kids. But I wouldn't be surprised if you bought this stock, because obviously this looks like a hidden gem and we're bringing it to you first. So remember, always do your due diligence, always do your research before you invest in anything. Don't just go and buy it because I'm talking about it, okay? Buy it because you love it. Buy it because you've done the research, you've done the due diligence, and you feel like it's a stock to watch, okay? But I think that VirtualArmour has the potential to be a monster in the cybersecurity space. They're already making millions of dollars. They're growing. They've never lost a client. And I believe they will only get bigger and better. You've got guys like James West, identifying it. You got your boy Rich identifying it. So at the very least, you need to put it on your watch list, put it on your radar, and it's one you need to keep your eye on just in case. Just in case. Let me see if I can add it to my watch. I don't even think I can add it to my watch list because they're not even on investing.com, I believe. Let's see. Maybe they are. Let's take a look. VTLR. See? Doesn't even show up. VAI. Doesn't show up. So it's not even on the radar for so many people yet, but it's already on the radar for you because your boy Rich brought it to you first. Let's take a look at some of the stocks that are popping today. Oh my goodness. Tilray? Tilray? Up 21%? Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. Tilray is absolutely on fire. Naturally Splendid, another one of the stocks that I brought you guys first. I did a tour of their facilities. Up 14% today. What else? World is flying. WRLD, ICC Cannabis. They were flying yesterday. They're flying again today at 42.5 cents. Unbelievable. Look at all those strong buys. Oh, wow. T-God flying as I predicted they would. I told everybody they were going to fly, and bam, there they go, up 8% at now $3. I told you guys they would blow, and they are. Nothing surprising there. This is all expected. Look at this, Afria. What did I tell you guys about Afria? Aurora Cannabis. What did I tell you guys about Aurora? Did I not tell everybody? Have I not been sitting here telling you guys every day that Aurora and Afria were at the bottom? Well, look. Bam. Both of them exploding today. How you like them apples? Ooh, I like those apples. I like those apples. I predicted both of them would explode, and both of them have. I've been telling everybody in my community that both Aurora Cannabis, strong buy, strong buy, strong buy, strong buy, were at the bottom, and that Afria was at the bottom. And voila. There it is. They're both at the bottom, both exploding today, as predicted. Remember who predicted this first, eh? Don't get it twisted. I predicted this first. Another stock that has been absolutely exploding is TerraTech. Like, are you kidding me? They get shorted heavily. I've seen this trend. Starting to really understand the shorters game. They short these stocks down, and then they go all the way down, and I think they buy them back up because TerraTech went all the way down on short sellers, negative news, and, you know, kind of garbage. They talked about them, and now they just exploded. So you got to really kind of be careful with what you read and what you believe, because I'm telling you, man, I don't know how many times I'm going to have to do this over and over again, but you know, if you really want to know what's going on, you got to kind of come here to Rich TV Live, because we bring in the winners and we bring them to you first, and we break it down, we make predictions, and we tell you when things are going to explode before they explode. I told you guys Aurora was going to explode, and they've done nothing other than explode. I told you guys that Afria would explode from the bottom, and they've done nothing other than explode. So we've been 100% correct over and over again with all of our predictions, and we are right again. Afria is exploding, and I told everybody in my community they would. So this is not a surprise. Shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. And let's take a look at Tilray, because they are absolutely on fire. Like, this is nuts. Tilray up 20%. I mean, look at that. Just a thing of beauty. Look at their one-day chart. Wow, look at this. Tilray has exploded. They've absolutely exploded. I told you guys Aurora was my #1 pick. I told you over and over and over and over and over again. I hope you listened. If you did, you're winning. That's for sure. I told everybody that T-God would explode. Told everybody that T-God was at the bottom. Told you guys yesterday that T-God was at the floor. And bam, there we go. Now over $3, up 8%, and it will go even higher. You can mark my words. Maybe short term it might go down, but long term, this bad boy is going to go higher. You heard it here first from your boy Rich. We bring you the winners, and we bring them to you first. We bring in the winners, and we bring them to you first. We break them down, and we explain them to you so you understand exactly what is going on and why they are winning. But this is nutty. So many winners. And I want to take a look at something here. Let's take a look at the marijuana index just to get an idea of how much we're up today, because it looks like we're going to have a big green day today, again, in the cannabis sector. And bam! This is the 8th day in the row that we are in the green in the cannabis sector. Look at the North American index. Is that not a thing of beauty? Just climbing every single day. Let's look at America. Slight gain in America, but Canada is where we see a 4.82% gain. This is staggering. Look at the chart. Unbelievable. And look at the gainers. Almost everybody is green today. Tilray up 20%. TRTC has been on fire, up 9%. T-God up just under 9%. Afria up 8%. Aurora up 7.61%. Canopy Growth up 4.5%. Chronos Group up 4%. Namaste up 2%. And Hexo up 2%. So if you guys have any picks you want me to look at, please drop them in the comment section. Let us know what you guys are watching. Let us know what you guys are buying. Let us know what you guys are looking at. We want to be able to identify the winners, and we want to be able to identify them first. That's what Rich TV Live is about, okay? It's not about me winning. It's about you winning. You, the people, learning how to win, learning how to buy low, learning how to sell high, okay? Wow, T-God is just climbing. It is climbing. It has momentum. All right, guys, I want to know what you think about Virtual Armour International Inc. Please, if you like this video, if you want me to stay live, smash the like button, comment down below, share this video everywhere. If I win and you win, we all win. It's true. Virtual Armour, VTLR in America, VAI in Canada, and 3v3 in Frankfurt, Germany could be the next big, huge winner. And you heard it here first. Nobody even knows it exists. It doesn't even trade yet. It's just getting started. Look at this. Look at the volume. 0. I mean, this thing doesn't trade. Nobody even knows, but they're making millions of dollars. They are not losing any clients, and they're in an industry where, with 63 million shares, which is really tight, which I love, they're in an industry where the average company is trading at $15 to $35, and these guys are at 18 cents. I don't think I have anything else I need to say. I think it's pretty obvious. And as we speak, T-God is climbing. So I'll let you guys go back to the winners, all right? I might come back. I'll keep you guys updated. Just wanted to bring you this winner and bring it to you guys first. Make sure you put it on your watch list, put it on your radar. Virtual Armour International Inc. I love this company. I think it has the potential to be a 10-bagger. It's not going to be an overnight play, but it's one of those plays where if you work hard and you hold on to it and you just forget about it for a while, it might just turn out to become a huge winner. That's right. It might turn out to become a huge winner. What do you guys think? Comment down below. This is your boy Rich. If you're not winning, you're not watching. Virtual Armour. I think this bad boy's gonna fly. And I'm out. Peace.